So I made a video talking about what happens on semen retention in a week. Now we're going to speak about what happens on semen retention in a month. So in 1 month, what starts to happen is, yes, your energy levels go through the roof. You are a lot more energetic. You start to feel significantly better. You have a lot more energy to do the things that you need to do throughout the day. You also gain clarity. You gain a lot of clarity. And clarity is something that is only afforded to men who are significantly more disciplined. And so when you're able to be disciplined enough to not watch pornography, to not lose your seed, you have to understand that you will start to benefit a lot more than other people. And a lot of people think that they're benefiting. A lot of people think that they have clarity, but you only get this type of clarity when you are able to be on semen retention. The clarity that I'm talking about is out the roof. I mean, you start to function on a different level. You sort of feel superhuman. Eventually it will plateau, meaning it becomes your life. It becomes normal. But when you first start semen retention, this will be a huge awakening for you. You wouldn't want to be anybody else. You wouldn't want to be doing anything else. You would want to be on semen retention for the rest of your life because you understand the clarity that you gain. And the clarity that I'm talking about is things like, what's my purpose on earth? What do I want to do with my life? These groups of people, are they good for me? Are they bad? You know, you start to feel energy. You know, when somebody comes into a room, if they're negative, you can feel that. You'll be the first one to feel that. You start to have solutions for problems. So your mindset changes. Instead of complaining all day, you start to find solutions. You're more grateful for your life. You're more grateful for the opportunity to win. You're more purposeful. You're more energetic, and you have more clarity. Your brain starts to function better because instead of you just getting rid of your seed and throwing it out, you're keeping it in. So it goes all over your body, including your brain, bro. You know, including your brain. Because if you're not making a kid, because that's why it comes out, it's supposed to be making children. If you're not making children, you can make higher levels of thinking. You understand what I'm saying? You can make higher levels of thinking. You can make higher thought forms. You can have more clarity. You can have more consciousness. You can be more aware. That's the next thing. You do this for a month, you become more aware of the things in your life, of the people in your life, of the things that you do. You become more aware of yourself. You become more present. You become more present. You're in the present moment a lot more. You have more clarity, like I said. Another big thing is that you start to see women as women. This might happen, you know, this might come after really 3 months, but some people could feel it in 1 month. You know, at first you were probably looking at women as objects, but through semen retention, you'll start to realize that women are human beings too. And they always have been, but we've been trained, you know, to look at them as less than or a piece of meat. And that's not right. Nowadays, bro, I can see a girl, she could have a crazy BBL. She could, you know, be wearing small booty shorts and that thing could be thanging back there. All that. And I don't care. I don't care. First off, I'm married, right? So that's discipline within itself. But second off, it's like, it's whatever. She chose to wear that, that's cool. But I'm still gonna look at her as a human being first. How someone presents themselves doesn't mean I gotta double look, double take, or gawk at it. It's like, it's whatever. It's really whatever. That's really what it is. You know? It's whatever. Because at the end of the day, she's a human first. You feel what I'm saying? Not an animal, bro. Not somebody that you could just go up to and have relations with, but she's truly a human being. And everybody deserves respect, you know, unless proven otherwise through conversation, you know. But at the end of the day, she's a human being, bro. And the way that men look at women, it's not always bad, but we look at women in a very animalistic way. And that's because of the things that you watch, the things that you've been, you know, staying tuned into, watching things that you're not supposed to watch. That's not good, bro. And so everywhere you go, you lustful. when you look at people a certain way, you also think about them a certain way, and then you operate in that way. And that's the most important part. You don't want to operate in that way. If you look at her for, like dressing a certain way or just looking a certain way, then what are your thoughts going to be? Oh, well, I just want to do this, or I just want to do that. And it's like, why is the first thing you think about when you see a woman what you want to do to her? The truth is, it's like, is your life in order? Are you on your purpose? Are you locked in? So you're not even worried about women no more. You're not even worried about, like, if one comes, that's cool, And of course, everybody got a type. A beautiful woman is still a beautiful woman. But the first thing you think about is not how she looking on the outside. It's like, what value you bringing from the inside, from within? Because there's guys that will get in relationships with women simply because she's beautiful. And I think that's a toxic way to think, because it's like, well, of course you want her to be beautiful on the outside, but have you even considered what's on the inside? And I'm not saying that you on semen retention, all of a sudden your eyes get eliminated. Nah, bro, a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. You feel what I'm saying? A big booty is still a big booty. Let's just keep it real. We all men here. Let's be real, bro. We got queens watching too, right? Am I lying? Like, it is what it is. You still might look, but that's not all you gonna think about, because you're not animalistic in your thinking no more. Your thinking has risen. Your consciousness has risen. It's not about beauty anymore. It's not about how someone's shaped or looked. It's also about what's in here. So you might be like, man, she look cold or she look good, but who is she on the inside? What can she offer into my life? Let me spark up a conversation with her and let me see how she speaks. Like, what interests her? What type of conversations can we both have? That's what you start to focus on. That's what you start to pay more attention to. That's what you start to appreciate. Not just how she looks on the outside, but also who she is on the inside. And then you'll start to reject women based on the inside not being what you really want it to be. And that's the beautiful thing. Because before, you would just accept women even if she has a bad attitude, she adds no value to your life, simply because you want to, go crazy. And it's not about going crazy no more. As we evolve and as we become men, we got to leave those childish ways of thinking behind. That's how boys think. That's how animals think. But we're men, and we have the opportunity to be conscious. We have the opportunity to lock in on a different level. And we have the opportunity to truly change our life and be with the people that we choose to be with. So when you choose to be with somebody and they not even really on their purpose and they have nothing to offer you for real but their physical body, that's on you, man. And whatever happens because of that is on you as well. So when you practice semen retention, bro, you start to think different, especially in that month. You start to look at women as human beings. You start to wonder about who they are on the inside, not how they look on the outside. And that's one of the most beautiful things about practicing this. Another thing that begins to happen, like I said, you just become more disciplined in all areas of your life. You become a way more disciplined individual. And that's not easy for a lot of people to be. That's not easy for a lot of people to even understand. A lot of people don't want to be disciplined. They don't want to go the hard route. They want to do what's easy, right? So remember, before semen retention, you think very much like temporary pleasure, right? I'm going to do anything I can to feel good in this moment. That's what it is to be addicted to these things, because you feel like temporary pleasure is what life is. So you're going to eat the junk food. You're going to take the easy route. You're going to watch things that you shouldn't be watching instead of just, getting that beautiful woman in real life and building a real connection with her and doing those things in real life. You're going to watch somebody else do it. That's not smart. That's not it. So what happens is you're not about temporary pleasure no more. You're about long-lasting fulfillment. You start to live more in real life. You probably start to be on social media less. And if you're on social media, it's probably just to watch things like this, or to watch things that can motivate you and push you further on a different level, right? So you start to think different, man. You start to think very much different and do different things. And you're not doing temporary things no more. It's not about temporary pleasure anymore with you. It's about long-lasting fulfillment. You know, you find pleasure in going on walks. You find pleasure in working out. You find pleasure in eating good food. You find pleasure in making real life connections with real life women instead of making connections online to women who don't even know your name. So these things are very important for you to understand. You also join the chosen ones, man, where we talk even deeper about subjects like these. And I can't wait to see you there. First link down below. Make sure you join the chosen ones, man. I'll see you there. But you got to lock in for real. You feel what I'm saying? You have to lock in, man. Because if you don't lock in and if you don't practice this, then you will forever be a slave to your desires, to your lust. And it's going to be very hard for you to break free, man. When you on semen retention, bro, especially for a year, which I'll make a video on as well, you're not a slave to your desires no more. You're not. You're truly locked in on this present moment, doing the best that you can to elevate your mind, body, and soul. And to me, that's the way to live. Not falling for temporary pleasure, you know, but creating something long lasting, something that you could be proud of, something that might take a longer time, but it's most definitely worth it. So again, bro, it's up to you, the life that you want to live. It's up to you, you know, what you want to do. And I just really do wish you the best, because I know how hard it could be to be on this journey. And a lot of people say that they on it, but they not really on it. And when you looking at things online, it's hard to say no. It's hard to tell your temptations no. It's hard to tell your mind no. But it does get easier with time. There'll be moments where it could be hard, but it does get easier with time. And you live a new life and you have a new normal. And your new normal is being on semen retention. Remember when your new normal was gooning every single day? You know, watching things you're not supposed to watch every single day? Remember when that was your new normal? That's not your new normal no more. You go days and days and days. You go months and months and months not doing those things. Locking in on your purpose. You came a long way, bro, and I'm proud of you. No matter what day you on, celebrate the little wins, man. All right? Celebrate the little wins. Peace.